Yo, what's going on? It's 24/7 TV. Welcome to 21 Questions, man. This is the brand new show. Mackie's already laughing, but you know what he's like. It's cool, man.
Being professional.
He's all right, he's all right. You know, I know this guy from years, so he gets a blind. But yeah, 24/7 TV, 21 questions, basically. We put it out to the audience, we put it out to the people, the fan base. You ask the questions, these guys answer them. Fantasy. What kind of madness have you got for them?
Right, so big up Laura Crompton. Her first question is, if you had to invite one more person to join us in SaSaSaS, who would it be? Skibbs, who would you invite in?
What, we're being serious or?
Yeah, if you had to, like anyone, it could be anyone in the world. I mean, my one would be Stormzy. That's who I'd want in.
Okay, that's pretty good. That's a pretty
Stormzy,
good.
that's a good one.
Yeah,
Stormzy.
Yeah.
So you prefer someone from outside the scene?
Yeah, the thing is like, you know, we've done sets with X, which was like legendary, and no doubt we'll do some sets with other people maybe down the line.
So it could be anybody you want, really.
But it could be, I'm thinking of.
I want
outside.
Ninja Man in the team, yeah?
Set
done. Every set done.
Oh, damn, that's a hard question, man.
Yeah.
That's what, let somebody else answer first and then they'll come back to me and I've been thinking about that
Well,
one.
I said Stormzy, Ninja Man, Mackie, who would you want? It doesn't have to be an MC, it could be a
Be a
DJ.
DJ, man. One of them EDM guys.
Marshmallow would be
There you
the
go,
one.
Marshmallow.
we need a little another character in here.
We said Phil Collins before, man.
Right, we've got another question from Marcus Shiggle, sorry, pronounced that wrong. What's it like being part of an MC crew? Like when battling is a thing, you know, so like do we all get on and is there any competition is what he's getting at?
Me personally, I wouldn't
You
say...
two were fighting last weekend, weren't you?
Well, I mean, you know, when it gets to that level, we just have little scraps and that, you know what I mean? It's DDT, C-flex and that.
Love is all I bring.
You understand what I'm saying? You know, it's not really a big part. I know it's a big part. Well, it was a big part of the whole grime thing. It still is a big part of the whole grime thing, and even the hip hop as well. You know, people go at each other sometimes, but it's just never really been a big part of drum and bass. I don't think personally to be going at each other.
Yeah, because everyone has to work with each other week in, week out. If it gets too silly with the bars, you've got to go and see a man, and it's bringing the madness to the dark. You don't need that energy.
That's it, man.
Just keep it positive,
I think
man.
we all raise each other's games anyway, like being, you know, friendly competition is a good thing, do you know what I mean?
And to be fair, you wouldn't want to go at Shotter because you'll have us on your back. You wouldn't want to go at Skipper because you'd have us on it. So it don't make no sense, does it?
Strapping numbers.
Yeah, one of them ones.
Right, so we got a question here from Abigail Robinson. Out of all of our sets we've done together, which one would be the most memorable? Mackie?
Trying to think. Westfest's always the one, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'd have to agree with that. Well, I was struggling
always-
to think, but
it's always-
that's just the amount of
I
people.
think, you know what, Birmingham the other week.
Birmingham was good. Don't get me
There's
wrong.
loads of good shows,
Yeah.
man.
Good
Cardiff,
ones.
Leeds, wherever we got overseas, but
that Westfest
the
one,
first
though,
Westfest for me, because it was when we, you know, it's when we first was booked as SaSaS. I mean, we did the area show before that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Yeah,
But that was the big
definitely,
stage,
yeah.
innit?
Yeah,
First
yeah.
Westfest we did.
Do you think
Fabric was
Fabric was
sick.
fire.
you know, feeling Fabric?
It's like a concert.
Yeah, that
They
was.
all are.
To me, I think that the Westfest, the last Westfest we done, because the amount of people that was there was ridiculous. You couldn't get in or out of that arena.
squeezing in, weren't
You
they?
I say the first one for the fact that the hype, the way we was. I done 2-3 cartwheels. Yeah, definitely the first one.
No, he's talking about the one before the cartwheels, the one where Skibber for 5 minutes. I just don't know how to
What, and
start
I
the
was
set.
hanging off of the thing?
No, that was the second one.
was in the other
We're
room.
talking about when we was in the other room.
Oh,
yeah, that one. That's what
okay.
he's talking
Wowzers.
about.
Yeah. No. We're talking about
Last year's was sick.
It was.
Right, so Natasha de Salis, she was asked, which up-and-coming MCs and DJs are we rating at the moment? Storming.
Swifter, Azza and Grimer,
Yeah.
Traumatic.
Are them man even like coming up now?
I
They're
think
kind of
they're-
main room.
Yeah, I think they're...
They are, but still, there's nobody coming next to them just as yet.
Nobody.
So they got the title still. Until someone comes crawling along or
There's gotta
has
be-
something
there's
to
gotta be
say,
some fresh-
you know what I mean? Yeah.
Gotta be some fresh.
I don't see no one saying nothing to them at the moment anyway.
Okay, what about DJ-wise? For me, I think Blackley is...
Yeah, definitely. Blackley's sick.
He's technically so
Sick,
sick.
yeah.
He's good, man. He's got his thing.
Moylan,
Definitely.
Yeah. But even Blackley, he's not up and coming.
No
now,
way.
is he? Or
Blackley's
is he?
No, I mean, he's
Blackley's
as up
been
and
around
coming
longer
as
than me.
Smith, and that. I can't really think. That's quite a
I done a set
difficult
with
one,
Blackley about when I was first come into the scene. He's been doing it as long as me, so.
Oh, wow, okay.
But, you know, it just takes a while for someone. I mean, Molly Collins, she's killing it.
Oh, yeah, of course, Molly,
Dominator's the guy.
Yeah, Dominator.
There's a lot of good
Not
talent.
even Turno, to be honest.
No, but he's
Nah,
Turno's...
that's what I
he's
didn't
set
say.
now,
Yeah,
isn't
he's
he?
set.
I know he's set, but he's not even been in it that long. I suppose, well, from when me and you done the Hunger Games with him,
Before
innit?
that, though, he's still been there for a while. He's peaking.
There's loads of good talent, man.
Yeah, there's
100%.
loads. We're lucky. We've got such a healthy scene.
I think there's loads more producers or DJs and producers coming forward than there are MCs.
Yeah, you're right.
Well, there's not many of that. Who's the next? Who's the next Azan Grima? Nobody.
It's true. He's not drum and bass, but Black Steve. Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, you're biased. We love Steve, you know what I mean?
It's always been like harder for the MC.
It's harder. There it is. Trying to hit the nail in the head. It's weird. Sometimes, I mean, even because before I came in the scene, trust me, nobody got in for about 5 years. And I was the only man to get, because when I come in, Get was already there, 5-0, all of them man there was already there, Navigate was already set. And nobody wasn't really getting through.
It was hard to get in.
I got in, and then after me, IC3 got in.
Door closed.
Do you know what I mean?
Door closed.
Door closed.
Door closed and then shot a bus it open.
I mean, obviously,
And Evil.
Evil came back though, innit?
Yeah, but Evil was already there,
He
so
was there
he
from
didn't really
before.
have to bust nothing open. Like, Shot had to bust it open. Same with myself. We literally had to come from zero to hero.
Well, even I had to bust it open. When I busted, trust me, nobody wasn't coming through.
Yeah.
And even, listen, check it out, when I started, it was 94, and then boom, 99, I'd won it, so I was blessed, you get me?
Yeah. Okay, Lewis Mack has asked a question. Who falls asleep first on the way back from events? And this one will go to Storming.
I think Skipper.
No, Skipper.
I think Skipper or Storming, but I've
between
seen
me and
both
Skipper.
of these man sleep.
I think
Skipper, bro. The amount of times I've seen
Storming,
Skipper
bro. Storming be going, yeah, so what happened?
Yeah.
Bro, yeah, you got to remember,
You
yeah.
got narcolepsy.
Saturday night, you fell asleep on my man's shoulder,
Yeah. Hey, I've got a very ADHD child who wakes me up at 7 o'clock every morning, so I've got an excuse.
Ah, wicked. Right, so question.
man.
Yeah, man. Question here from Tom Goddard. Do you prefer playing in front of huge festival crowds or smaller clubs?
Personally, I prefer smaller clubs.
Yeah.
I was going to say that.
Just with the vibes, it's like more.
It's a bit more family-ish, isn't
Yeah,
it?
a bit more family, a bit more. I don't know. Sometimes, even though the big events, yeah, we're smashing it and it goes off everything. I feel like it's harder to control because there's so many people. I don't know.
I
feel the opposite.
Yeah, I feel
thrive
the
off of the
opposite.
crowd.
Yeah, I think the bigger, don't get me wrong, the club thing is amazing, but
It's one of them, innit? Like, it's a confusing question because we all want to play in front of loads of people.
Yeah.
But the atmosphere in the smaller places like can be some
can
of the
be
best
electric,
ones.
yeah.
Sorry to cut. Sometimes I think, you know, I do some of them smaller clubs sometimes, and I have 6 sets, and I'm like, this is the one that should be in a bigger place, because that set was pepper. Like, I done a set with fucking Hazard the other day or whatever, 250 sold out, 250 people sold out, you know. We don't really do the vibe.
Depending
Oh
on the
my
levels
days.
as well with the club, like how the system's set up. Because most of the big shows have got good monitors and the mics are crisp and things like that. And that's the only reason I'd say that.
the bigger ones. Yeah.
Cool, man.
Okay, a question here from Jamie Watson. Who inspired you guys to pick up the mic and start MCing?
Might as well go from Shabba to Skibber to Storming to me, and then Mackie, man, because he's spitting these days.
I'm trying.
Me, definitely like reggae. Like I was into reggae and people like Papa San, man, and just like them stage show artists, like the Ninjas and the Bounties and whatever. Do you know what I mean? Like that's how I got into actually picking up the mic. But inspired me, it was definitely the hometown man. Like people like Cowboy, Dangerous, Peter Bounce, so all them man there, like in a sound system thing, seeing them, you know, actually perform in front of people that I know and things like that. That's what got me into it. Definitely seeing them man perform.
Skibbs?
Yeah, Shabba mentioned a couple of reggae men that I would definitely say yeah to as well. Even people like Nas as well. And then when I first started going jungle raves, obviously Stevie Hyper D, Navigator, Ragga Twins. You know, from the first time I went in and see them not doing the thing, I was like, wow. That's the first time I kind of connected that, UK MCs had a platform. That was the first time. And then I didn't know that before. Before that, the only thing, I was into it, like lyrics and stuff like that, but I was just like, it's American or that's, you can't take too much influence from that because it's not you're not born and grown from it. You're not from your hometown. So the first time I realised was when I went to the club, so yeah.
Yeah, Storming?
Same, a lot of the Jamaicans, Ninja Man, Super Cat. Then it obviously has to be Skibber and Shabba. Like without them two, I wouldn't find my skip. Then
I love that emotion there, like in your voice.
I know, man. I want to cry right there, bro, man.
Real emotion. Real emotion,
Of
people.
course, X-Man, bass, Do you know what I mean? Them lot, listening to them growing up. Then you've also got, like, I did listen to a lot of hip-hop, but I never really used to, I can't really say hip-hop's my influence because I've never wanted to be a rapper. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's never been me. I've just wanted to be more like...
Hey, trust me, at them times when I was listening to it, I was like, I used to be pissed that I wasn't born in America.
Yeah.
Sometimes when I was listening to rap them times, it was like, fucking hell, they were killing it. I was like, if I was born over there, I'll fucking do that. I'll be doing that as well. Do you know what I mean? And I just didn't think I could do it until I went to a rave and was like, oh, shit. This is what I'm meant to do then.
If I did listen to rap, it would be more people that people didn't really listen to. Like, back in the days, I'd listen to, like, Cash Money Millionaires when everyone was listening to Jay-Z. Do you know what I mean? Like, I just like the difference.
Yeah, man, my thing was straight hip-hop, to be honest. Pure hip-hop, until I heard Same as Storming, Skibber and Shabba, back of a car, getting twisted. Man put on a telepathy tape, and I was like, wow, I need to go to this. When I get old enough, I'm gonna go to the raves. Went to my first, I think, Jungle Fever at Astoria, and I was just hooked on it from there. Just raving though. I was still writing hip-hop. When I first met Skibber, I wasn't doing no drum and bass, but I was double timing. So it was easy for me to make the transition. Yeah, the transition, exactly, man.
Simple things, man. Big.
Wicked. Okay, so Finn Caldwell has asked, which tune has received the biggest crowd reaction at what event? For me, I think, like, for one, that's when I read this, the first thing that comes to my head was the start of the recent Westfest set when we played me and Mackie Space Hopper, and we didn't expect the crowd to start humming it back because I think you started to do a bar and then realised and went,
no, that wasn't me, man. I don't never do a bar over not over them.
Hold on.
I know that.
Can we insert a mix in the mix here?
Hold on a minute, let's get you.
I know that one because I know the tunes these days. I don't spit over them.
No, but
not the
that,
first
for
16
me,
anyway.
that was, I looked at you and I went, bloody hell. Like, well, I actually swore, but, you know, I thought that for me, I was just like, wow.
I think Transition's been going off as well.
Yeah, transition lately, man. Transition, that's, you know, because it's been played in other genres as well, like, so that's good.
I think
You know
Bricks
what I mean?
Don't Roll as well, because that was the first really one word the crowd singing as well. Like,
Yeah.
Mr. Happy
No,
was,
Mr. Happy
Mr. Happy was
Mr.
the-
Happy.
Yeah.
You're right, yeah.
But that's
Space
illegal now.
Hoppers took over that now, man.
Space Hopper's
It's
killing it, man, trust me. And then what's the other
And
one
what's-
you got?
what's,
The Iggy
obviously-
Azalea
obviously-
thing.
Black Widow.
Black Widow,
Don't play
yeah.
that. Even my son loves
and
that. mate.
even Gov's thing, innit?
Oh, Gov, that's a massive.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
huge,
come on.
huge, man. There's
That's
a
got the
wealth
biggest.
of
That's
tunes,
probably got the
man,
biggest sing-alongs out for the whole world and shit.
But in terms of music you're making, I'd say Transition and Space Hopper. Been going off.
Okay. Right, Sean Butler has asked, like, drum and bass has evolved over the years. Which has been your favourite era to date? So, like, maybe start with you, Shots. Like, what was your favourite era of the music?
I kind of like that whole full cycle sound. I like the V recordings vibe because that's what I was when I was first listening to drums and hearing these man spit. That's kind of what it was. Tunes like The One, Mampy Swift, and Warhead, and all them tunes. Because there's a lot of space in them tunes. I quite like the Rollers and that kind of vibe. Do you know what I mean? I'm not really into the noisy as much. So for me, that was the era, man.
Oh, Mackie, we're fucked. We better.
No, you don't make noisy stuff.
We better take some noise out. No,
No,
but
his
you.
music's got melody, bro.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
talking about just noise for the sake of noise, and then you can't even hear your bars, bro. Do you know
To
what
be
I mean?
honest with you, I used to really enjoy listening to Clips' stuff. Back in the day, like CLIPZ, as they spell it. Because I found that he was quite innovative with his tracks as well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, intros and the melodies were off key, but they always worked as well. So yeah, I don't know. I kind of enjoyed
and
that one.
dimes.
So what year? What year would that have been?
like
That'd have been
2000s.
Yeah, with it, yeah.
Slippery Slopes and all them kind of
Yeah.
tunes.
All them kind of tunes.
Okay.
Really simple melodies, but they worked so
Twisted
well
Individual had some bangers around them times, man.
Yeah,
That era.
for real.
Same all them
Yeah, he was
people,
killing
Is
it.
it Bandwagon Blues or something?
Storming?
Yeah, same. That was as Shots. Like for me, the V recordings times was the times, the Scorpio Lily, the. Do you know what I mean? It's jazzy, all that sort of thing. But then at the same time, I think the tunes that really got me into drum and bass proper would be things like Pleasure, Hard Times. That kind of hooked me, and it just made that's your music now, boy. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. Skibbs?
What tune? We talking about what tune?
No, just what era? What era was your favourite era?
You've seen all the eras, bro. Like, what's your favourite, though? What's your favourite?
Ah, that's such a hard question. To be honest, it'd probably have to be the early years, to be honest. I mean, you know, when you first come into any scene, that's the time when you're like, oh, shit. Do you know what I mean? Seriously. And almost like, sometimes it's like you're almost chasing that same vibe almost. Sometimes like, shit, when I first came, you know, how it felt.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? As I said,
It's
when
like well, they say music's like a drug.
like a drug,
so-
and so it's like a drug almost. So yeah, so you know, the early days, as I said, I never walked into a rave before and thought, yo, I'm changing my whole life. And that's what that first rave did.
Well, it's funny you saying about when you first got into it, because I have two eras. The era when I first discovered this whole thing, which would be the acid house and them kind of days, which, like, when I sold all my music, I kept all of them, like, sort of them tunes. I never got rid of them, like, even though I'll never probably play them again. They're like ornaments. But this time we're in right now, like, for me, like, the way it's kind of like, I've seen the whole thing kind of swing back round, and just to sort of see, you know, there'll be times when, I remember the times when, as soon as you mentioned you were doing a jungle or a drum and bass night, it weren't happening. And to see now that it's so popular, and it's like, and we're infiltrating, like when we did Creamfields, we're infiltrating other, basically, festivals and genres. Like, we're doing SW4 this year. You know, that's unheard of, an MC-led act to be doing that. So this is why now is, like, probably my favourite, you know, like, you know, so just rather than kind of, I'm not really one to kind of harp on too much about how good things were, you know what I mean?
It's different as a raver. Back then, definitely them times there, 96, 97, 98, as a raver / artist. But now, I mean, late, I'd say early 2000s. Yeah. Like what Shot was saying, them sort of Warhead tunes and, you know, maybe a little bit later than that. But yeah, that era there, because that was the first era for me when the music changed as well, because it went dark, 97, 98, 99, it went dark.
See, I didn't really enjoy that time when you know, I mean, obviously Bad Company were the kind of the kings of that, and we love the boys, you know what I mean, they're top boys, but that whole era, it was almost like, oh, there's new sort of virus synth, and oh, let's see how dark, you know, and the melody, like Shotta just mentioned about, you know, Mackie's brought that melody back into the music. I think the music lost all that for a while, because I remember, if you think about It's the Way, you know that one that JB and that lot, It's the Way. I mean, that was, if you actually listen to that, it's all over the place. It's like, it's so random and raw, but it was the vibe. Do you understand what I mean? And it had soul, and I feel that era from sort of 99 for me until Clips and that come back around. I think it lost. There was a big hole in the scene.
It's definitely Shy Effects. That was the greatest
Shy is
time.
a legend. Love that guy, man.
Definitely,
Yeah, but the thing is, that was before the dark. That was 96. That was 96, and then after that is when the Bad Company thing kind of come, and they kind of changed it all. You know, that's when the kind of.
But it was, you know, remember, let's not forget, at the time there was a lot of BS kind of being attached to jungle. There was a lot of shit going on.
So that was a way of probably trying to clean it up.
And that's exactly what it was. I'm telling you. What was, I tell you, I mean, without saying it and being like, oh yeah, this man done that and that man done that, you know.
Just don't mention names.
They just took the soul, like, you know, the reggae, all the samples gone, all the R&B. There was R&B, there was rare groove. Before there was those little samples and things that was in there that was creating certain melodies. You know, tracted all of this shit, right?
And do you know what we used to do what we used to do in the studio? It weren't even like, does this sound great? We started looking of how rare can we find. How can we
my
find?
uncle used to go.
So
for
we'd
that.
be like, look,
madness.
I've never heard this before, and like, it don't matter, that ain't in time. You know what I mean? And it was just that rawness.
Bro, I used to see
it.
Mark take tunes, like, and the tunes ain't even properly done. Do you know what I mean? He'll take the tune and he'll make that time stretch and go bang in there. So big up Remark.
Yeah, no, for real.
Not even forgetting back then, with like a lot of the as an MC, as a DJ, we'd look at it two different points of view. Because as an MC, like when it went to the ragga jungle, we didn't have space to spit bars and do all that. Like we sort of like got cut out. But then the early 2000s is when the beats started coming back in, the Warheads and whatever. And so that's definitely a good era.
Okay, yeah. So right, Sel Bishop has asked, what's the weirdest thing a fan has ever asked you?
Can I answer that?
Yeah.
Are you MC Shocking B? Do I look like Shocking?
You do a little bit.
No, I don't, man. Don't try it. And the other night, someone said to me, "Am I DJ Gov? Can I mix?"
Yeah. I've had Are You Shabba? Like, I mean, I know we're both like white, but there's not much, you know what I mean? Like,
I don't know. You do.
I
get confused sometimes.
Hold up. Is Fantasy your dad?
hold on, Adrian, how much is that like you, man? No, that's real though. Someone said to me, more than one person has said.
Ask me if you're his dad.
Yeah, it's Fantasy. Is that
I'm
your
only
dad?
2 years older than you, bro.
It's the beard, bruv. I think that's what it is.
I'm not gonna lie.
Shave your beard off.
I'm not gonna lie.
Too fat.
I could even get asked me if you was his dad. I lied, G.
I done a rave in someone's house, did it in their front room. That was mad. I went to the rave, like, it was like a private birthday party, but I went into the rave and it was like the decks were set up in the kitchen. Like,
Somebody messaged me yesterday and goes, "Are you a fag MC?"
Yeah, I got the same message. I got the same
Well, I
message.
started having out. I remember
No, don't.
saying I was smoking and wanted to ask, and I was like, "What?"
You just have to give them people the air skids,
Yeah,
you know
man,
what I
they
mean?
got the air. They got the
You made him famous now.
Can we cut that? Can we cut
Nah,
that?
keep it all natural. It's all organic. It's all real.
It's all organic. I'm losing count of the questions.
Right, come on, next one. Wait for the break.
Right. What's the worst incident you've seen or heard? Oh, sorry. Connor Lewis has asked, what's the worst incident you've seen or heard about that's happened at one of your events?
Oh, we've never had no bad
We
vibes.
don't have no bad vibes, man. Big up, man. Move on to the
Love
next
is
one.
all I bring.
Okay. Right. Big up Nuala Brimson. She's asked, who are your favourite fans? And she's saying her and her friend Leah Hicks. What's that? They're saying, she's saying,
Favourite fans?
who are your
Lemon
favourite
girl,
fans?
man. You got to big up the lemon, man. She
Taylor?
is the
Like,
best.
you know what?
She's the best, man.
We love them all.
We love you,
We love them all.
There's so
Yeah.
many, man. There's so
We
many.
love them all.
Stand
Big
up,
up all the supporters, man.
Oh, this next one.
Here we go.
Oh, this is deep. I don't know if I should read this one. Well, I will. Okay.
don't have to answer.
Amy Ravehead. She asked, if you had to get rid of someone, who would it be?
Oh.
No,
in
man.
In here.
We're a family, man. We don't answer them questions, bro.
I'd just do this.
Oh, I was ready to throw Skipper right under the bus then. I'm only joking.
Listen, man could do that. I'll just
I'm
go
only
start. I'll just go start a new thing and make that nigga
All right, we'll have to cut that one.
No, we'll keep that one. We keep everything. We keep everything.
Oh, no, I was going to read. I was only joking.
Right. What you got?
Oh, wow, I've lost it. Right. Okay. Right, Ollie Osher. I should really do this one as last. Ollie Osher's asked, what can we expect from SaSaSaS in 2017?
Anyone else want to take that?
Everything.
Okay, be more specific.
All right. Hype, energy, new tunes, more mixes, new lyrics, new bars, new flows, new styles. You name it, new.
Yeah.
Question answered.
Just new shit, man.
Yeah, you might even get a mascot on. You might get a new Boss It skank or something
Trying
fresh.
to get on it, man. Just trying to get in there and just
Okay.
roll out some new shit, basically.
Yeah,
That's
I
what it's about.
think one thing, you know, we had the anthem tune, but I think you're going to get a few more vocal tracks this year.
Yeah.
A few more music videos and
Couple
things like that.
videos,
But, I
yeah.
think- but in terms of what Stormy's saying, yeah, bare new energy on the live
Yeah,
sets,
just
loads of new
fresh,
bars.
Just need to refreshen the whole thing, really. It's easy to just, you know, me and Shabs anyway, like, we've been doing that shit like 20 odd years or whatever. Oh, 25, 50, no, joke. But, you know,
That's it. Right, that's him officially getting me back for that.
but you know what I mean? But sometimes we need that, man, and that little kind of, yo, what you guys doing, man? Shit, come on, man, there's energy, man. There's a little wake up a little bit, you know, because you can be like, yeah. But yeah, you know, it's all good. You know, to be honest, this whole thing, it just kind of evolved, didn't it? We didn't even expect it.
So it will continue to
Organic.
evolve, man, 100%.
Organic. Okay, Vanessa Radcliffe, she's asked, what's your favourite London venue to play at?
London venue, you probably have to be, at the moment, it's probably Building 6 if you're talking big Building 6.
I still like.
I still want to go and see, sorry, I still want to see, I want to go and have a check out, because Angel, is it Angel?
yeah.
I haven't seen, I haven't been there in a couple of years. I don't know
Yeah.
what it's like. I know it's not massive and that, but
I like Brixton Academy.
Brixton Academy is
I
the
think
spot. I've seen some
that's
great
a
artists
sick-
there.
yeah.
I don't mind Coronet.
Same, I was going to say
Yeah.
that. I
Coronet's
still
a
like
good rave
Coronet.
venue.
I like the stage.
Mackie, favourite venue
I was
in
just
London?
thinking completely something else,
Go on.
and I was just thinking what time it was and what time I was gonna be.
He was thinking, is 21 questions been up yet, mate? That's what he's thinking.
Yeah, we're on 14. I think that's 15. We're losing. I'm losing count here.
No, you got
Right,
only 6 more questions.
Have we
Come
done
on.
our like musical influences?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have done that, haven't we?
yeah, I've done that.
Come on now.
Right. Basically, Ben Carter has asked the best festival or rave you've ever played at.
Got Westfest in there, man,
Yeah.
to be honest.
I think Westfest because it's special to us as a team because it's the first big thing we've done together.
Jack Chadwick has asked, whose sets do you look out for when you're at a rave?
Oh, to check out other people.
Yeah.
You know what? It's rare that we actually get to check out other sets because we're always moving around doing loads of other gigs. But
If I do, I will always want to check out our X-Man set. I don't know what it is. He just brings some next hype man that I like. So
Me
I will
personally,
always-
I'm like Maggie set, man. Maggie
Yeah.
brings-
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The other day we were just there, like while he was.
Magistrate
DJing.
killed it the other
The
day,
bangers,
yeah,
man. The banger Magic or Hazard even.
Yeah,
You know,
definitely.
Hazard's always gonna come with the freshers.
DJ
you know what I
Gov
mean?
as well, man.
Oh, yeah,
people
cool.
that are headlining, it's always an interest to see what they're doing, what you're not, or you know, what they're
sometimes it doesn't even matter who's on. It's just to take in something different. Do you know what I mean? We respect everyone and what they do. So
yeah, 100%, man.
Right, so Tina Scoble has asked, SaSaSaS was the original link-up with Skibbs and Shabba. Who came up with the idea of expanding SaSaSaS and why?
you're going to start arguing.
This
This is the biggest argument.
Why don't you go and get the gloves?
I'm not even going to answer it.
No, listen, straight, come on. I did.
The only reason...
There's always a debate between Fantasy and Skibbity about this.
seriously,
I'm
no,
not
come
even
on.
debating.
No, it's not a debate.
No,
It's not a debate.
I'm not debating.
But listen, basically, you know, we had to come up with one of Skibber's birthday bashes or whatever.
The last area.
The last ever thing area.
Yeah, it wasn't your birthday. It was the last ever area.
And
Yeah.
between both of us, we just wanted, you know, something. We just was trying to come up with ideas. And it was either Steve or me might have suggested it, but I think I made it happen. Because I know the man, them, innit?
Plus, yeah. Hold on.
might have suggested it.
Hold on. Yes. We had worked 4 of us together before at 15 years of X-Man, yeah?
Listen,
That is,
listen,
yes,
listen.
that is where we said it
Bullshit.
the first time,
You
mate.
pissed me off the last
It
time
was,
you
no,
said that.
but that is the truth.
Bullshit. There was
I
other
remember
people.
it.
There was other
So does
people
he.
on that set.
Skipper
There wasn't
created it,
just
man.
you two.
No, not
It wasn't
DJ,
you
right? I'm
four.
saying as MCs,
It doesn't
yeah?
matter. There was
Like,
other
we've never worked
MCs on
together.
that. There was
Like,
other
4 of us.
MCs
No,
on
there
that.
wasn't. There wasn't.
We're gonna have to cut this.
You know what? Let me just say. Let me just break this down, right? I'll tell you what. You know what? No one's going to agree on this, but it's a healthy debate and it's popping. And whoever started it.
And you know what?
I'm just happy I got invited to the party. You
Smokes
get me?
far
So it's
too
all
much
good.
fucking weed.
Listen, it don't
But
have
he's like
nothing to do with it.
You've got to
It's
do one
nothing
of
to
those
do with it.
fizzles in the screen.
Yeah, he branded it, but we'd been it. We'd been it before. Yeah, we already spoke about
the
that.
logo and everything else.
Come on, get out of there, listen.
You're a
Damn
damn.
that. Damn it.
It was my birthday.
But your birthday
party.
ain't in August, bro.
No, it wasn't nothing to do with August. I'm telling you, the first time when it really popped off.
No, it
my
wasn't your
birthday.
birthday.
I'm gonna play that set with
My
all 4 of
birthday.
us, yeah. And when you
This
hear
is
that set,
getting
everyone will go silent. Yeah, we say it on there, you know.
what?
We say it. I'm gonna bring it just for you.
You've opened up a can of worms,
It
man.
was my
Wasn't your
birthday.
No,
It was my
it was
birthday.
August the 30th.
15 years ahead.
It was area when we done the first
August the
set.
30th. Bangers and Mash Rave, yeah. Kenny Collins has asked, what's the most ridiculous request you've ever had?
Cotton Eye Joe.
What do you mean?
Someone's asked me if you could play Cotton Eye Joe. You ever heard that?
Yeah,
Where we come from,
Joe,
where we go.
Cotton Eye
I think
Joe.
he was on some next planet, next phase of his life, and just had to just look at him and say, keep it calm.
If I'll big up a man and his dog, someone asked me to big up their dog once, but their dog weren't in the dance.
No, on to the next one, on to the next.
On to the next one.
Alan Povey has asked, what's the worst or funniest prank you've played on each other? That's a good one.
We don't really prank each other, do we?
No, we don't. We've done a couple of things, though. I swear, you got him. We was on a plane somewhere, and you threw something, and he turned around like that, and he went straight in his eye.
I know what it is.
Where did we go? We was on an airplane, and you flew it up.
Oh, and he got a ship on the
fucking
plane,
sock.
innit?
No, that was something. That's the worst thing. Was that sock?
Oh, he threw a sock at you.
Yeah. Tell us the story.
Oh, that was
Oh,
sick,
mate.
bro.
What was that? Oh,
That was
Bangers
sick.
and
No, it was at the water park.
That water park, yeah,
You
yeah,
jumped
yeah.
into the water.
Right, so for anyone that don't know about it, what the stage is, how high?
it's quite high, isn't it? Like,
Five
If you're
metres
in the
from
pool,
the-
innit?
from- yeah.
So I've jumped in and I'm like up there. I thought, well, I need to lose some clothes because I'm struggling to swim here. So I've took it off and I've just gone, hey! It's just gone up Skipper's face live on stage, bro.
I was eating up the sock.
Say the worst thing to happen was on the plane. Where did we go? We went somewhere the other day,
Oh, that
and they
was
tried to
mental.
arrest me.
No, that was funny. Yeah, me.
For nothing. For no reason.
That wasn't funny.
I'm in a coloured man in the wrong
No, it wasn't funny. They come on with their guns.
No.
They come
He
to
was
me.
off.
Let me
He
tell you
left
something,
us.
me, Skipper
He
and
left
Shabba,
us.
we got
Yeah,
off
he
the
was
plane and they went, could you lot stay there? And we just shot off, innit? And then next thing you know, we see the police coming on with the guns, right? And they're coming, and we were like, imagine they'd gone to them, man, there.
They tried to, listen, they come to me with the guns. Mackie stood in front of me like he was my bouncer, like, where you going? Leave him alone. You know what I mean? But yeah, it worked out in the end. Stormin was doing nothing wrong. He hasn't done nothing wrong. He's not a bad person. I'm a law-abiding citizen.
Exactly.
last question.
Okay, last
Last one, the
question.
big one. Make it a good one.
It's from Matthew Mead, and he's asked, who complains the most?
Mackie!
Do I?
I love that he went, do I? I don't think anyone complains,
No,
do
we don't moan.
Not really a
We're
moment.
not moaners, man.
That's, you know, if it was like that, then we wouldn't be getting on so well.
I'll be honest,
I actually think fantasy.
Yeah.
You think?
Yeah.
Only,
It goes
no,
down
no,
to
no,
you.
not
in a bad way.
moans, not moans.
It's the age.
Yeah.
No.
Not moans.
fucking think there's more in your head in a minute.
That's it. It's kind of keeping man
Yeah,
in
not
check.
moans,
Just,
but if
the whole
anything
thing is
goes
very
wrong,
passionate
he's
to
like-
Steve. You get me? So if somebody's, yo,
Yeah,
man, you can't do
exactly.
that, bro. You get me?
Yeah,
You want
exactly.
to know
like
where to-
smoking on stage.
exactly.
You don't smoke, so
No,
you
but
can
that's
see
it.
it from a different
That
angle.
means
Yeah.
nothing.
You're like, why?
In other words, he has a go at me all the time because I like to have a chuff. Yeah? But it's medicinal.
Well,
So you're the biggest moaner.
Wait,
I was gonna
let's
say,
moan
I was gonna say,
Moan is the wrong word.
I was gonna
man.
say, I will have a moan if the speakers ain't sorted and like, if there's
Moan's
no
the wrong
monitors, that
word.
would just
Well,
piss me.
that's it.
Shabba's heard me cuss a sound man out a few times.
I'm going to let you all
I'm moaning
turn
if
up
everyone's
late.
drank out our drinks. If we go back there and there's drinks missing, I get very upset because it's for us. It's
Yeah.
not for everyone else to
That's
be
for
taking
real.
your
You're a
things.
sound man out there, be careful, yeah, because trust me, you don't want shot to get off.
Yeah, I get it.
And don't ever in your life give shot of 3 barrels.
No, don't give me no 3 barrels either, man. That brandy's whack. Straight. Strictly Hennessy or Kvass.
Yeah.
21 questions. Big respect to the guys for coming down. SaSaS in the building.
Man, bless up, man.